Hi, I'm Tom Field, Senior Vice President of Editorial with Information Security Media Group. I'm at the Cybersecurity Summit Brazil 2018, and it's my pleasure to be speaking with Bruno Rodrigues from the University of Zurique, and our topic today is blockchain in cyber defense. Bruno, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you, Tom. It's a pleasure to be here, for sure.
As I travel the world this year, I hear everybody talking about blockchain, and I hear it being mentioned as a means to help detect and prevent fraud, as a means of vendor risk management. But you got your own unique take on using it for defense. I'd love to hear about that, please.
Yeah, blockchain is usually commonly associated with cryptocurrencies, and what I'm going to show here in the event is that we are trying to disassociate this and show that the blockchain is a little bit more than cryptocurrency. So you can actually use this infrastructure in different ways. And exploring this when it comes to security, it is quite of a challenging point from a research perspective, because in one hand, blockchain gives you transparency. On the other hand, security yells for confidentiality. And then bringing these together in this application of security as a platform for a collaborative signaling of attacks, it is quite of a challenging research aspect that we are going to bring here to the event.
So talk about your specific demonstration and what you're going to show, please.
Yep. In the demonstration, I have 3 domains. It's a prototype. I have 3 separate, isolated domains that it's going to simulate a DDoS attack. Of course, in a small scale, because it's a prototype. But the interesting thing that I want to show there is the blockchain working. And once a domain detects that is under attack, and then this information is signaled on the blockchain, and then the other domains, they can help to decide. They can decide to help or not based on their own policies of the domain. So using blockchains, you can have some pros and cons. And as discussed, the cons are the transparency, and then you have to more or less adjust the implementation of the prototype to raise a little bit more the confidentiality of the approach.
What do you hope people take away from your presentation if they only remember one aspect of it?
Yep. Not only what I'm going to present itself, the application of blockchain, but understanding a little bit more about blockchain, the concept of blockchain, and when to use it. I guess this is the greater takeaway that I can give here. And of course, presenting the solution that I'm doing during my research back in Zurich, but checking and how blockchain can be useful to you, not only as a cryptocurrency, but as this data structure that can be used for more other things on other applications.
One of the criticisms of blockchain is that it's very theoretical. There aren't a lot of practical implementations. Are you starting to see more practical implementations?
Yes, definitely. Definitely because of this disassociation of cryptocurrencies, people are starting to use it for other things, as you mentioned, fraud detection, and supply chain, transparency. And then you have greater flexibility by having smart contracts that are contracts that you can really store on the blockchain, and they are flexible enough to allow you to develop an application that is different from the cryptocurrency.
Well, we've moved fast in a year's time. I look forward to catching up with you maybe in another year to see how we've made further leaps in practical implementations. Bruno, thank you for your time and insight today.
Thank you, Tom. It's a pleasure to be here, and also looking forward to the event today. Thank you.
We've been talking about blockchain and defense. I've been speaking with Bruno Rodrigues from the University of Zurich. For Information Security Media Group, I'm Tom Field. Thank you very much.